Hello all, welcome again. After we distributed the course design and the course plan for media translation, you know now what are the topics to be covered, the topics for each week, the mark distribution, the workload. Also, we talked about the course provider, the course aims, the objectives, the learning outcome. We talked about all these in the previous lecture. And now, as following the course design, this is an introduction to media translation. What does media translation mean? What do you students expect, and what do we as teachers also expect? What the job market wants? We'll talk about these in this lecture and in the coming lectures. So for media translation, imagine you are watching a foreign film, you laugh, feel the emotions, and follow the story effortlessly, yet you don't speak a single word of the original language. That is the magic of media translation. When you are watching something lovely, something comedy, you laugh with it, something tragedy, you get involved in the stories and the characters, or you listen to a beautiful song, but you don't speak the language of the original text. Here comes the beauty of the beauty and magic of media translation. Let's start with a definition and importance of media translation. So, media translation is not simply about replacing words. You are not only replacing the word from the source language into the words from the target language. It carries meaning, cultural nuances, and emotional depth. It shapes our view of the world from news and films, advertisements, and games, all these. So, is media translation of one form, or does it have several forms? The answer is, as you see, there are main forms of media translation. It is not of one form. The first one is subtitling. That is the most common form of media translation, which is the showing of translated text on screen and synchronizing with the audio. This is the most common, the one you see in translated media works. The other type is dubbing. That is replacing the original voice. هذا اللي تشوفوه بالأعمال المدبلجة. Also, we've got voice over. That is translated voice over the original. Also, we have audio description. That is the describing of visuals. And also we have localization, which is adapting the content to fit culture. Are there certain skills required for a media translator? The answer is yes. There are certain skills for any media translator. The first one is the linguistic mastery in both languages. As in any other forms of a translation, the media translator should have a linguistic mastery in both languages. Also, cultural sensitivity and cultural awareness, and technical skills with specialized software Finally, media translator should have the ability to preserve humor, tone, and rhythm. These are the skills, let us say the main or the major skills required for a media translator. As with any other type of translation, a media translation incorporates certain challenges, and the challenges are real. Here is a summary of some major challenges in media translation. The first one is the translation of idioms and humor. Idioms is a string of words, each of which has a particular entry in the dictionary, but when combined together they have a totally different meaning. And for humor, decoding humor and reproducing it in the target language and target culture is a major challenge for media translator. Also, censorship versus authenticity, how you bring fiddle at translation, especially when we have censorship. Also, lip synchronizing in dubbing, and minority language representation. These are the major challenges in media translation. Now we move on to a very important issue in media translation, which is ethics and standards. What are the ethics and standards of media translation? Professional standards require accuracy, fluency, and cultural appropriateness. Ethical dilemma: adapt or preserve sensitive content. You adapt, you change, you adapt sensitive content, or you preserve. Media translation can have, or media text can have sensitive issues: political, religious, ideological, social, sensitive issues. So the decision is whether to adapt or preserve these sensitive issues. In addition to accuracy, fluency, cultural appropriateness. Now, what are the potential chances for future careers in media translation? Media translation and those who work as media translators, they have a very promising chances to work, especially in the private markets. So careers in broadcasting, film streaming, advertising, and gaming. Also, AI tools increase demands for cultural and technical skills. AI tools, the AI, which is now in almost every part of life, it enhances the demand for cultural and technical skills. The conclusion to be drawn from today's lecture is that media translation is both an art and a science, a bridge between culture. You see the beauty of media translation. It is both an art and a science. It is a bridge between two cultures. Art, you use all translation artistic devices to bring or to create the target text. And also science. Why it is science? Because we have theories to translate media text. Next, translating environmental news and the impact of terminology.